I showed you a couple videos or had some links that showed you how to build rocket stoves. I'll quickly give you my tutorials as to how I taught kids up at 6th grade Outdoor Ed to do it. Make sure you have safety goggles. There's other ways to make holes in here. As you saw on those videos, drilling holes and then snapping them. I actually have used a hole saw. It makes a terrible, loud, awful sound, but it is what I use. So let me quickly show you how I do that. Make sure you have eye protection. Started, and then you can snip around it like that. I've got one made already, so I'll move on to that one right here. Now, you also have to make another hole for the inside can right there. Let's see if I can get one going on that one. I won't put you through all of this, but what I did is I made my own like little vice grip here. Okay. And I'm going to snip off the ends there. But then what I'll do is I'll drop that in, and then this will be the one that goes inside there. One side is open, I got to get the other side open. Now some of you, we'll have a can that works with a can opener on the bottom, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you just have to use maybe a hacksaw or something, or just find the right can. It's got to have a little lip on it. Okay? So now, that's our entrance into here that goes inside the other can. Then you got to find some metal and just tin snip. These are my tin snips. Snip out a rectangle about like that. And that is what we make a little bridge on, so that when we feed the wood in, it's on top and the air flows in. That's the rocket style part. Then you'd fill the inside here full of sand to insulate it. And if I want this to come out a little bit higher, I can find another can that's about the same diameter. Open that one up. And it's not going to go into it right away, but if I do snip just a little bit right there, I can sort of fold that in. Now, you probably could end up cutting your hand doing this stuff, so be careful and maybe just cut your hand and you gut it out. But I could take some off the top there, because I really don't want it really above this. It's not a big deal. So then fill it with sand, and then on my next video I'll show you where it's made and it's done, and I get it started and start cooking something over it. Right away, Olivia Heisinger made one. She did a great job. That's on the blog. Go ahead and look at hers. Hers is going to look way better than mine, but that's generally how we do it. The reason why rocket stoves were built, from what I was told, was that they're very efficient, very little smoke comes out, and in third world countries, that means countries that aren't developed, maybe like ours, they still cook over open flames. And the challenge was, from a bunch of smart people, to come up with some sort of stove that had very little smoke, used very little fuel, but yet could cook a meal for a family. And how much fuel? Well, if I hold it maybe about more like that, a foot of a 2x4, just this amount of fuel would be enough to cook food for a family of 6. You might say, well, that's not very much. I know if I throw this in the fire, it's going to burn up real fast. But if you look over here, here's my example of, this is just this size wood 2x4. Just taking this off, I get these things here. I get my thin ones. I just used an axe, and then actually I tapped the top of the axe so I didn't chop my hand. I got medium-sized ones, I got large ones. and I can make some more, but only off of just a little bit here. You'll see later I can get a rip snorting fire going and feed this stuff in and be able to cook right on the top of that, okay? So I'll cut this video and we'll move forward to a finished version. I'll show you how to light it and get it going.